welcome to the stream! I'm Maddie. I'm here today, ready to play a very fun board game. Wheels will be joining me in a moment.
There we go.
Now.
One of the cameras is the wrong way around for some reason. But that's fine. Hello everyone, it's me, it's Wheels.
Hello.
How are we all doing? Today we are playing Mortum, Medieval Detective. Which I thought it was just going to be sort of like, you know, like consulting detective in a medieval setting.
Yeah.
But there's magic, there's characters, there's a lot of little different things going on, so this should be quite interesting.
Very fun.
This comes at us from Arcane Wonders. I was just checking that was true, but that is true. It's also on the frame.
On it.
But yeah, so this is one of those games where it's like you don't really have to do anything before you start playing. You just open the box and it'll tell you what to do. So we've done the setup. We're just good to go. Did you get me a pen, Maddie, or?
I didn't know if we were sharing. Are we working together?
No, it's co-op.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of got.
I think that says a lot about Maddie. Okay. She instantly assumed that we'd be competing to solve a crime.
I only brought one pen because I thought we were working together. Sorry, no, I brought 2 pieces of paper.
Oh, well, that's good. No, I'll use the weird note cards.
Yeah, right, directly onto the note. I'm so sorry.
I'll write directly onto the note cards, which is strange, but it's a thing that happens in this game.
I feel like Biro might actually show up on that. If not, you have got like a dry erase pen to try out. There is options.
Oh, that's true. We've got like a whiteboard pen. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, so it's still so odd to me. I don't know why they did this. But anyway, here we are. We are going to be trying to solve a crime. The name of this case is simply called The Informant.
The Informant.
It comes in a little card deck and it's got like a nice book vibe to it, which is pretty cool. Obviously it's opened, which is breaking the illusion a little bit, but it's like a cool book.
A blood stain on it.
Yeah, or like rust as well, is it?
Ooh.
Yeah, there's all sorts going on. Yeah, we don't know anything about the case. We are just in the camp.
Okay, in the camp.
Ready to read the first thing that comes up.
All right.
We're going to be working together to solve this case. You, of course, in the chat will also be here with us to help us out because there's no way that we're intelligent enough to do it ourselves. And we are part of, I think the group that we're in is called Mortum.
Oh, okay, that's
so, you know, like post-mortem, because mortem means death, right?
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Definitely got that.
Okay, so here we go. Remember to advance the time second, so we have a timer here as well. So it is currently 9 a.m. Because the time is advanced twice.
We've got like a limited amount of time before.
We do. So from 6 p.m. onwards, our characters start to get tired. So yeah, me too. So with every red bar that you see on these things, we take more fatigue.
Okay.
In this case, because this is the first case, 12 a.m. we have to end the day. So we don't get to go into the wee hours of the morning. But let's see what goes on. All right. Omega Group Journal. That's us. 12th of May, 1403.
Wow.
A group of agents sent to investigate an out-of-the-way village called Rotwood.
I mean...
You write that down? Disappeared a month ago.
Who disappeared? Sorry, I've already forgotten.
The agents sent to investigate.
Oh, the agents. Okay.
All right. That's not good. That's not a good start.
Okay.
We can't even attempt a rescue mission since the village's exact location is unknown to us. Not much is known about it at all. Okay,
well that just sounds like maybe we shouldn't go. Maybe we should just like write it off and be like, no one go there.
You know what? No one goes there. No one knows where it is. We don't know who went there, what they are. Let's just leave it. Recently, we managed to find a person who promised to supply necessary information.
Ooh, okay.
Meeting was arranged at the Old Ruins, near the inn called the Sleepy She-Wolf.
Oh.
Which is a terrible name.
Okay. She-Wolf.
Our informer, who introduced himself as Lorin, that's Lorin, promised to wait for us there each morning from 8 to 10 o'clock. That's good to know.
Okay.
So you know what? I'm gonna do like.
10 a.m.
So this is Lorin.
Oh, a Lorin card.
This is the Lorin card.
Nice.
So.
Mine are not organised, so this was good. 8
to 10 a.m. ruins every day. Yeah, it sort of works. Okay, that's good to know. Lorin, you're there.
Nice.
The heavy rains turned the roads into nigh impassable mud.
Oh, no.
Our journey to the meeting point took us 3 days. And by the end of the 11th of May, we reached the place and set up camp near the main road.
Okay.
In the morning, we broke camp, and carrying the payment from Lorin, we went to the ruins to wait for him. Okay. Or for Lorin, rather.
Nice.
Reveal card 25 and place it in the center of the play area to start your map.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm guessing that's
25.
one of these. Yeah,
I thought it was just going to be in order, but...
Here's our map.
Oh, this looks nice. Oh, pretty. Okay, we've got the camp.
Yeah, that's us. There's the ruins. We'll just show this off to the camera as well.
That's very pretty.
This is where we're at. This is what's currently going down. So bear that in mind, okay? All right. And then our main objective here is to obtain a map or description of Rotwood's exact location, as well as landmarks along the way. Reveal card number 9, the ruins. Okay. And this is you.
Ooh, here we go. Hold it up. Okay. The stone wall still sported the marks of great fire, and the floor was strewn with the charred remains of slate roof tiles. It wouldn't have been our place of choice for a meeting, but still we remained and waited for Lauren, examining the surroundings as we did.
The idea of us walking in like, not exactly the cafe I would have picked, but
yeah. All right. Embarrassing for him already.
Reveal card 26 and add it to your map.
Oh, wow, okay.
Jeez, that was quick.
What's just happening? I haven't done any work yet.
Okay, yeah, look, that assembles to the side of it.
Ooh.
So now we've got the farm, the stable, and the inn.
Oh,
Can we
okay,
hold
super
those
places
both
to
up at the same
go.
time, show people?
Yeah,
that sort of works.
Nice.
We've got,
They connect.
look at that.
Real nice.
Real card-based map here. This is reminding me of Unlock, to be honest. If you've ever played that.
No, I haven't.
It's like an escape room in a box kind of thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I love when...
Please line up.
Please. Okay. Oh, bad news. Lauren never showed up, even though we waited past the agreed time.
Oh, I should also point out.
Oh, okay.
3 hourglasses means we advance 1, 2, 3 hours.
Oh, because we waited past the time. It's 11. Okay, perhaps he was delayed or prevented from coming by some event. Feeling uneasy, we examined the old house and found specks of crimson on the stones.
That's never a good sign.
No.
Unless he's like a dyer.
Like beetroot, yeah. It's like cranberry juice or
yeah,
something.
He's like drinking some tomato juice.
Oh, looking very much like dry blood. Oh no.
Okay, well that's...
Clarification.
That's removed all doubt.
Okay, well we're trying. We're investigating.
Yeah.
Upon further examination, we found more drops on the stones and floor, along with a slither of green cloth.
Okay.
Our clue. There were many footprints
Is this
around.
Lauren's house?
No, is this like the ruins, right?
We examined the old house.
Oh.
Okay, where's the old house?
Is
that part of the ruins?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna write old house.
Yeah, like we waited at the ruins, he never showed up, so we had a look around.
Okay.
So the old house is part of the ruins.
And here we have blood.
Green cloth.
Green cloth.
Footprints.
Yeah.
If there were any strangers' traces on the black ash-covered ground, we couldn't identify them. But where to go from here? Perhaps someone at the farm across the road might have seen something.
Okay.
Lauren must have spent the night somewhere. We could begin our search by checking the inn. It was also highly doubtful he arrived on foot, so someone at the stable might be able to help us.
Okay.
Flip this card.
Right, so this one doesn't have any hourglasses, so this is just, this is just next.
Time is short on the time meter reaches 12 p.m. on the second day your investigation ends. Okay,
so we've only got 2 days as well, Jesus. It's already 11 on the first day.
No. Why did we wait?
Anything.
I would have looked as soon as we got there at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
I don't trust Lauren. Okay, I need to pick this up. We decided to keep an eye on the ruins for a while, just in case.
Never know.
It's time to use your first special action.
Ooh,
Here we
you'll
go.
notice we have some tokens. We have 3 characters here. The warrior, the spy, and the raider. And they each have a selection of special actions that they're capable of doing.
Which all look very good.
Yes.
Okay, first flip a character face down and place a surveillance token, which is one of these, from the supply on the ruins on the map.
Okay.
Normally you need to flip a character with a surveillance icon and spend it from your pool, but we'll let it slide this time.
Oh, that's nice of them.
So we don't have to use that one, we can use...
Well, should we use someone who doesn't use surveillance, like the warrior? Because the warrior is just good at fighting, but we can do fighting with someone else if we need to.
Nice.
So
let's
flip him over. There comes the fart machine again. And then we want to get a surveillance token.
Yes, a surveillance token. And we're placing that on the ruins. On
Surveilled. Consider yourself surveilled.
Well and truly. Okay, then take a second surveillance token. I'm so sorry.
Do you know what? I'm just going to grab a few.
Yeah, grab a few, because it looks like, I don't know if there's another picture, so it might be another one.
Okay.
Place it on the time meter 3 hours ahead of the current time.
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
2
Okay.
p.m. Okay. While this marker is on the time meter, you can't take any actions at the location, including other special actions or card actions that take place here. You can take actions on this card that take place elsewhere, like visit the inn below. I guess, like, is that like splitting up the party, maybe?
Oh, the warrior is going to be surveilling until 2 p.m.
3 hours doing this,
Okay,
I think.
got it. Right.
Where did I even get to? When the current time reaches the marker, a surveillance event is triggered. Discard the marker, flip the character face up, and reveal card number 1 from the surveillance deck, matching the ruins number on the map. The surveillance token remains on the map for the rest of the scenario as a reminder that you've used a special action here. Important! There will be no more prompts for special actions, surveillance, search, and raid. You can use them at any location you've reached on the map.
Oh.
Rules for each action are written on the back of your character cards. Okay.
Okay. There is no surveillance card number 1, so no idea.
Maybe I read that wrong.
No, I'm
Where
sure you
is
didn't.
it?
I just have no idea where the card is. If it is.
Yeah,
Oh no, never mind. I've
number
got it.
one,
It was on the other. It's on the other deck.
Okay. So they are surveying the ruins. So we
Right.
we could go to the farm, the stable, or the inn now.
So we've got available actions here. We can either camp for the night, available after 6 p.m. We can visit the inn, which is card number 12. We can visit the stable, which is card number 11. Or we can visit the farm, which is card number 10.
What do we think?
They mentioned one of those in the
mentioned
previous
all of
card.
them.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, they were like, he definitely didn't come here on foot, so we could go to the stable. He probably slept somewhere, we could go to the inn, and the farm is nearby, they might have seen something. So those are our options.
I would vote in. Chat, what do you think? By the way, a
Yeah.
big hello to chat, big hello to Raz Grizz,
Hello.
Chris, Adams, Retro Futurologist, Big Kill and Borum, Angel Beat, Jed, Madness in Living Colour, The Dream Reaver, Kirsty, Hermit Prime, Video Girl Now, Hoplite, Nathaniel Levy, our lovely Modfell, and Angel Beat, of course, and Ridir Oichi. Hello, everybody, and Dinagil. How are you doing? I would say in. It looks like Kirsty's going for the in as well. Hello, EA122. Chris Adams also says far more in. I think in makes sense.
I think in.
Because
You
not
would
only
go
will
to
we
the
see,
inn.
did he stay there?
Yeah.
Also, we can ask people about rumours,
Have you seen anything?
buy people a
Noise
pint
at the
and see
ruin?
what they're up to. You know how it
Make
works.
some friends, make
You know
some
how it
friends.
works. We're going to be talking very loudly in this Let's Play to talk over the drilling noise that will not
Yes.
stop happening underneath.
They
As
could've
they,
got
as they
food
turn our
in.
beloved
Yeah.
local shop into a budgeons.
Aw,
Stop
so
it.
sad.
Goddamn corporations. Okay.
Bye.
Right, so
Okay.
yeah, let's do it then. Let's
Visit the
visit
inn,
the inn.
number 12.
Number 12.
Locations.
All right, so I think that just stays out
Yeah.
because it's got actions on it. So that just stays in our available things that we can do. Right, we pass an hour. It's 12.
Ooh, okay.
We passed the stable and approached the door to the inn under a sign that read, The Sleepy She-Wolf. Next door was a public house with another sign, this one reading, The Sated She-Wolf.
Oh.
Okay. Reveal card
cute.
27 and add it to your map.
Ooh.
Okay, this looks like the final map card, so this is our final.
Oh, we found everywhere.
So we've got the. Oh, this is
There's stuff on the back.
double-sided. We've got the smithy, we've got the landlord's house, and we've got the pub.
Nice.
Oh, look
okay,
at,
the inn and the pub.
It
What
connects.
is the difference? You sleeping in an inn
You
and
sleep
you're
in
just
the inn, you
having
drink
fun
in the
a
pub. Yeah, having fun.
Hey.
Galen Borum says, good intuition, Wheels. We pushed the wide door and entered the inn, where we were met by a tall, lean, middle-aged man in a long black tunic.
Okay.
He bowed lightly, welcoming us. My name is Corbin, and I run this establishment. And this fairest lady is my sister, Vera. He pointed to the woman in the doorway across the room.
Oh.
No doubt you'd like to rest after a long trip. The beds are ready and the rates are more than reasonable. The public house is next door if you're hungry. You won't regret tasting our magnificent Rumen's unforgettable cookery.
Oh, that was a big sentence. A little word
Okay,
happening
so
there.
we've got the inn.
Okay. Very welcoming, maybe too
Lovely.
welcoming.
Yeah, maybe they're hiding something.
Yeah.
So we've got Corbin, who is the
Corbin
owner of the
Blue.
place. He's the landlord. LL. We've got Sister Vera.
Didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Suspect.
Just looked lovely, apparently.
Okay.
And then we've got next door at the public house. Pub.
Delicious food.
That's what pub's short for, by the way.
What?
Public
house.
Pub.
Yeah.
This.
That's what then.
Okay.
That's what.
And then they have Reuben,
Reuben.
not the sandwich, who is the chef.
They could also serve Reuben sandwiches as well.
Oh, they could serve Reuben sandwiches, and you'd be like, oh,
It's his
I'd love a Reuben
special.
sandwich. And then it comes and it's like not what you're expecting, and you're like, no, I'm just Reuben. That's the sandwich.
These
I
are
like.
my sandwiches.
That's just the sandwiches I like to make.
Thank
Whoa,
you
I've
for
accidentally made a Darth Maul biro. Look at that. Oh my god. Right, okay. So we have available actions here. We can talk to the guests at the inn.
Okay.
We can spend 1 coin,
Ooh.
which we also have with the Raider, after 6 p.m. to stay for the night.
Now you got camp.
We can visit the landlord's house. We can visit the public house. We can visit the smithy.
Oh.
Or we can talk to Corbin about visitors and recent rumours.
Okay. Should we speak to Corbin?
I guess so.
Do we think? Because otherwise, like, we can go to other. This seems like the best thing we can do here.
Yeah,
While
that's just
we're here
a
anyway.
flip as well. Let's flip it.
Okay, let's flip it. Yeah,
Flip
easy.
Philadelphia. Okay, so we time advance once
Hoping
more.
that wouldn't happen.
Feigning idle curiosity, we started asking questions about this and that. Corbin was surprisingly eager to share tales and rumours from towns all over the princedom, while his sister Vera, a dark-haired woman around 40 years of age, kept sweeping the floor.
Oh,
So suspicious.
Suspect.
Sus as hell. As the conversation turned toward recent guests, we jokingly inquired, you don't know like who's been staying here recently, do you? You wouldn't happen to have their
tell us.
profile.
Obviously, you wouldn't tell us unless.
Yeah, their names, their addresses, any kind of
Just
criminal
like,
records they might
and
have.
you wouldn't say that.
That would be
like-
so funny.
Wouldn't
That
it
would be
so
so
funny if you
random. We jokingly inquired whether anyone had gone missing around these parts. No one's gone missing, have they? Corbin crossed his heart and assured us that nothing even remotely like that had ever happened.
Why is he
That's
crossed
quite.
his heart?
It's quite over the top, and hopefully never would. Is he threatening
Wow.
us? Oh my god.
Yeah, was he looking directly into your
Hopefully
eyes?
no one ever will go missing. We proceeded to ask him about the ruins, and whether any of his guests ever wandered around there. The innkeeper shook his head, claiming he'd never seen anyone there at all.
Ever.
Nothing, no. Nobody
What
has ever
in-
come
what
to this
ruins?
pub. Nobody has ever left this pub. Nothing bad has ever happened. Stop asking questions.
Yeah, I don't trust anybody.
It was too easy to break a leg walking on rubble, he said. The ruins, he claimed, were the remains of some old tavern built before the war. They've got 3 pubs here. This is ridiculous.
It's like one other house.
So now
Jesus.
we have the same actions here.
Okay.
Sans the one that we just took, I
Right.
think. Yeah.
So he threatened us and said if we go in the ruins, he'll break our legs.
Yeah, basically. Basically, that's what
All
happened.
right. Well.
What do we reckon? And bear in mind, we can do our other actions. So we have
Yeah, okay.
combat is a resource and coin
ready
is a
for
resource. So
combat.
we don't do those as action. We spend those. We've got the spy who can survey and search. Surveillance is a special action. The character flips an eye on the target location and everyone in it. Or keeps an eye, sorry, on the target location. They flip their card face down and place a surveillance token from your action pool on the location on the map. Then you place a second surveillance token from the supply on the time meter, which is 3 hours ahead of the current time. While this marker is on the time meter, you can't take any actions at the target location, and the face-down character can't take any other special actions. When the current time reaches the marker, discard the marker, flip the character's card face up, and reveal a card with the location's map number from the surveillance deck. The surveillance token on the map remains there as a reminder, but you can, again, take actions at the location. We also have search,
Okay.
which the spy can do. The character infiltrates the location and conducts a thorough search. Flip their card face down, places, 3 hours ahead, so it always takes 3 hours to do these things.
Okay.
While this marker is on the time meter, for the love of God, stop drilling. While this marker is on the time meter, you can't take any actions at the target location, so same as before. Flip it up, search the search deck. The search token on the map remains there as a reminder, but you can, again, take actions at the location. Okay.
All right.
The last one, I think, is raid.
Raid it.
Yeah.
We're raiding this place.
It's pretty cool, to be fair.
Oh.
She's got that fishtail
love
flat.
her.
She's ready to roll.
I like
Raid is special action. The group neutralizes any threats in a target location. Drop a bomb in there. Then forcibly searches it and interrogates anyone there.
Wow.
All members of the group must be available and face up in order to perform a raid. You place a raid token from your action ball on the target location on the map and immediately reveal the card of the location map's number from the raid deck. Once there is a raid token on a location, it is totally inaccessible. You can't take any special actions there or any card actions that take place at that location. I would love if we just raided every location. Turn one, we're just like, go, 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 breach and clear.
We should, before we even flipped it, we should be like, raid! Don't trust the system.
Oliver Harrop says raid the inn. We could raid the pub instead.
We just go straight to raid.
Straight to the pub. Go, go, go! Right.
Okay.
What do we reckon?
I think that's suspicious, so we could always go and search his house.
Yeah, as a reminder, we can talk to the guests at the inn. We can stay for the night after 6. We can visit the landlord's house, visit the public house, or visit the smithy.
Ooh.
And we still have these available to us, so we could visit the stable and the farm still.
Okay.
Should we talk to the guests? We've not really gotten much information from this guy. You know?
Yeah, he's being very suspicious. There's more that could happen here. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's chat to the guests.
Let's chat to the guests. All right. Number 20. It's over to
20.
you. I'm guessing you're going to have to do some stupid voices there, Maddie. Which is great because I've not heard you do that before. So this is going to be a very fun little thing. Ooh, show the pretty pictures of the camera.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Oh, look.
Pretty picture.
Oh, very nice.
I haven't actually looked at the pretty pictures. I don't know what's in it. Oh, this is just the guest.
Just hanging out.
Just a man just having a pint.
One person leaning, one person sitting.
I'll just be an NPC. Hold on.
At the inn, we encountered other travellers, a family of 2 that had arrived 3 days earlier. They were heading toward the capital and were waiting for their eldest son, who was due to arrive in a few more days, Lauren. It doesn't say that. We asked whether any guests had gone missing that day or the day before, went straight in with it, or whether anyone had left recently. It turned out both the man and his wife paid very little attention to the people around them.
Excellent. Okay. Thank you very much for that. You've both been a great help.
In the end, the conversation proved fruitless. Still, perhaps talking to other guests would bring us closer to the answers we sought.
However, we have advanced.
The warrior has completed his task.
Please stop drilling. Okay, so what's the available actions here?
We can spend more time around the inn looking for other guests.
Oh my god. Okay, let's just put that down for now and see what we got from our surveillance of the ruins. Okay, so we find the card that matches the number on the location. We are surveilling the ruins. Here we go. The ruins. I'm guessing this is the warrior speaking.
Okay.
How does the warrior sound?
I don't know.
He's rugged.
Looks like this.
Yeah, well, he's not that rugged, actually. Actually, he looks quite posh.
Okay.
I chose a vantage point and began watching the ruins. The time dragged on painfully slowly. The place was visited by a handful of crows and jackdaws. At some point, my attention wandered to the edge of the forest past the ruins. Keep your eyes on the job, mate. I approached it to examine it closer and found the traces of a campsite. Multiple sets of footprints, as well as a couple of improvised log benches.
Oh.
I expected to find the remains of a campfire, but none were to be seen.
Ooh.
Okay. Special actions allow you to obtain additional information, even find new locations to explore. You can use them anytime, as long as you have tokens left in your action pool to do so. Just remember that special actions will occupy your characters for a period of time. You can't take any other actions at the location, while a special action is happening there. Flip card 25 so that 25B is revealed.
Flip it.
Oh. The campsite remains have become a place that we can investigate. Okay. Okay, girl. Right, so I think we keep that there so we know that we've done that.
Yeah.
But that is the ruins. Okay.
Campsite
We
remains.
have an available action here, which is...
Okay.
This actually has no action, so we can put that to the side.
Get going.
The ruins, we can examine the remains of a campsite at the edge of the forest, number
feels
24.
Like we should be doing it.
Good.
Yeah, it feels like it feels big. Yeah.
The fart machine is starting to sound more and more like a euphemism for someone else in the office. The thing is, right, whilst I'm sure people in the office do fart, myself included, the level of noise that these drills are generating, day in, day out, is getting slightly annoying. So that advances. It is now 3 p.m. already. It's 3 hours until we need to start deciding whether or not we're going to rest.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And we also...
We've got 2 days.
Yeah, and we also get, what's it called? Fatigue as well, if we don't rest from 6 onwards.
We should use all our actions, because we get our actions back on a rest.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just start raiding places.
Go, go, go!
The clearing at the edge of the forest was well hidden from the local buildings, but opened toward the ruins. It was logical that Lauren would have waited for us there. Upon examining the tracks, we deduced that more than one person had visited the campsite. There were even multiple hoof prints left a few days ago. It was getting rather chilly in the early hours, so it was surprising that whoever had stayed there hadn't bothered to start a fire. There didn't appear to be anything left, no personal items or anything of that sort. Even if something had remained deep in the grass, finding it wasn't going to be an easy task.
So we need to thoroughly comb.
There's something in the grass, is what they're telling us.
Well...
Maybe.
I feel like we're getting tricked here.
I know. It's like, oh... We haven't looked on the grass.
We haven't actually received anything useful from this yet. Apart from the fact that these people were obviously trying to hide because they didn't set a fire.
Yeah.
We could flip it. Chat, should we flip it? We've got a little super chat from Razgriz here. Thank you very much. He says, wondering if Maddie's used to D&D investigating or if she's more of a door kicker type. What do you reckon?
A little bit of both.
A little bit. I think I'm full on breach and clear. I'm stab first, ask questions later. Don't sleep in the inn. Defo not. Does everyone else? No. Does everyone have to rest together, or could one keep investigating? I think we rest as a party.
Yeah.
Sleep in the camp in the ruins for fun, says Oliver Harrop.
Okay. Well, we will. There's like a green mist already, so.
I think let's have a look.
Okay.
Do you think we should have a look?
Yeah, I feel like they've tempted me.
Yeah.
And I
feel like we're gonna get cucked, but at the same time, let's do it.
Ooh,
okay, another hour spent.
Something. Okay.
Ooh.
We checked every inch of the campsite slowly and thoroughly. Our efforts were rewarded by a handful of silver coins scattered across the ground. We also found a piece of black cloth snagged on a branch.
Ooh, black cloth, like a black tunic, for example. Huh?
Ooh, it's all going together.
No, not Lauren, Corbin.
You can also add 2 coins to the group's resources.
Oh, Cash money.
Cash
do we have to assign those to people, or do we just put them
just to the group's resources, I think. So we could just...
Okay, I'll just pop them at the top.
To everybody. All right, that is done now.
There is nothing left to be done.
Coins? Oh, like little coins?
Yeah, beautiful.
That's it.
Okay, so immediately Corbin is even more suspicious than he was.
Do not trust.
So I'm just gonna have a little reminder here of black tunic.
Black tunic, nice.
Cannot write very well. Here we go. All right. I've been spoiled by computers for the majority of my adult life.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
So, do we raid the inn?
Ooh.
There is also the landlord's house.
Maybe we should just go and search that.
Maybe we should raid the landlord's house.
Corbin is the landlord, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's not there right now.
Should we raid the landlord's house?
Should we search or raid? Because we can search.
We can search, but that takes time.
Okay, let's raid it.
You want to raid it?
Yeah.
We only get 1 raid, though.
Will we get it back on a sleep? Do we? I'm pretty sure.
Chad's quite excited about the prospect of raiding. Breach, bang, and clear. Yeah, let's do it. All right, cool.
Want to raid. Okay.
All right, so when we raid, we do it immediately, don't we? Hold on. So, okay, raid. The group neutralizes any threats in a target location, then forcibly searches it and interrogates anyone there. All members of the group must be available. They are.
Yep, we're ready.
Place a raid token from the action pool on the target location.
Get raided.
To perform a raid. Place, just done that. And immediately reveal the card with the location's map number from the raid deck. Once there's a raid token on a location, it's totally inaccessible. You can't take any special actions there or any card actions that take place on that location. I feel like everyone's going to be very upset with us after this. Okay, so the landlord's house is number 6. we are the most policey police in the world. What's that? One small piece of evidence. We're going to absolutely ruin your entire private property. There was a black piece of fabric. Okay, you ready?
At a campsite.
Here we go.
Oh, okay.
Takes 2 time. It is now 6
That's
o'clock.
not too long. That's fine. Quick read.
Breaking into the landlord's home without alerting everyone in the neighborhood seemed unrealistic. We decided the best approach would be to wait until both spouses and their servant were at home. As soon as we saw all 3 inside, we approached the side door and knocked lightly, readying ourselves for the confrontation.
Why did we do this?
I don't know. The young servant barely managed to open the door before being knocked unconscious. The landlord himself was sitting at the table. We had a knife to his throat quicker than he could even turn his head. One of us went upstairs and came back with the landlord's wife, her hands already tied. This is you. Read this out in your most threatening voice possible.
We have no intention to rob you, hurt you, or kill you. We need information. If you are truthful with us, we'll leave you all unharmed. Well,
Mostly. We glanced in the direction of the servant who was still unconscious but now also tied up. This one will be okay when he comes to. The landlord's eyes gleamed with impotent rage. Sorry.
Oh, wow.
What information? Who are you people?
You met us earlier.
Our questioning began.
Suspicious.
We were interested in guests who visited the ruins, both odd-looking and commonly dressed. Master Boreal's only answer was bewilderment.
Who's Master Boreal?
Is that him? Is it Corbin Boreal?
Maybe.
It soon became obvious he wasn't trying to hide anything from us, for he had nothing to hide. Reveal card 14 from the raid deck. Uh-oh!
Oh. At least this is like... You could just get away with this kind of stuff back in the 1400s.
The promises and we the baddies.
Oh, no.
Okay, 14.
Maybe he really just never saw anything and no one ever went there.
He sounded so suspicious.
He did.
It's not our fault.
You know. Okay, we began questioning Boreals about criminal activity in the area and his potential connections to shady people. That wasn't even what we wanted. He denied everything with much indignation, claiming that his only partners were honourable people and he abhorred dirty dealings. We went through the whole building trying to find anything to confirm our suspicions, but found almost nothing questionable, except for one object that caused concern, and not only to us. As we searched the landlord's wife Martha's upstairs room, we came across an intricate gold necklace.
Oh?
Oh no. When we showed it to him, Burrells looked at his wife in unadulterated surprise. Oh no. She wants to do his voice.
Where did that come from?
That... Martha's voice trembled. That was your gift.
I've never seen anything like it, and I definitely didn't give it to you.
The landlord sounded confused.
Oh, God.
Oh,
How are we
no.
still revealing cards? What have we done? Our last question for the family was more personal. Why did Martha live upstairs while the master bedroom was downstairs? Borrells was quiet, but his wife answered. Because my feelings for him have faded. And this gold necklace is a gift from someone I really love, even though he isn't very rich.
Oh.
If he isn't very rich, how come he had such an expensive piece of jewellery? He said he found a treasure in a ravine in the woods. Someone must have hid it there while running from the war, and then never came back for it. We left all 3 bound and gagged upstairs. They would be found soon enough. And we had other business to take care of in the meantime. Who's going to find them? Okay, we have an available action, which is look for the ravine in the woods, number 18. I feel like we need to get something out of this.
Yeah, I feel like that feels off. I feel like we've done enough off target. Okay, maybe we should check out the stable or somewhere else. The stable or the farm, perhaps.
Perhaps. It is now 6 p.m, so let me just remind you of how this works. So,
I'm going to start getting tired.
Yes.
We could go to sleep. Do this tomorrow morning. We've had a big day.
We've had a big day.
We really went in.
Can you
on
pass me
this
the
Thursday.
camp? I think it's that one. So, if the group ever reaches 6 fatigue on the time track, the investigation ends immediately. So each character needs rest. They have to eat, sleep, and conduct other necessary activities. Some locations list a rest action that you can take at 6 p.m. or later. Pardon me. If you don't rest at 6 p.m, you'll accumulate fatigue points, which are the red bars on the time track. that you'll mark when you eventually do rest. Accumulating fatigue penalizes you at the start of each new day of your investigation.
Oh. I feel like we
Okie-dokie
don't need that.
Yeah.
But maybe we should just...
Sounds like bad vibes.
Maybe we should rest.
I don't know if we're going to be welcomed at the inn anytime soon. I'm starting to think that...
Well, they're not there now because we left them bound and gagged in their house.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that the landlord is not the same person as Corbin.
Yeah.
And maybe we got the wrong location.
Oh.
Lazy boy, I'm not sure it's that we're going to bed at 6 p.m. I think we're just clocking off, you know? Because it's our job.
Maybe he meant he's the landlord of the inn. And the landlord's house is a different landlord.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe he is the lord of the land.
Oh.
Who knows?
Yes. Okay, well, you know, our methods might not always...
Look, we're a loose cannon, all right? But we get results.
We're going to get a result of some kind. Okay, let's sleep. Maybe.
You want to sleep?
Unless you want to, like, keep... I mean, yeah, we haven't got much time left. Do, like, a little action, maybe.
Yeah, we can take, like, a couple bits of fatigue, right?
We can do, like, 2 hours. A couple of hours.
Should we finish off this lead? Look for the ravine in the woods, where the treasure's from?
Yeah. I mean, it just feels like that's a whole other thing. But there could be something there.
Who knows, right? And that's why
nice
I'm making an executive decision.
The raid to feel like we got something from the raid.
Exactly.
Nice.
I feel like we've traumatized a lot of people, and it would be
Yeah.
nice if something good came out of it. Okay, the woods. Here's a very pretty picture of the woods.
Ooh.
Looking very nice.
Oh, very nice.
A ravine in the woods was as good as a needle in a haystack. The search could have taken weeks with no success, but it only took us 1 hour. Still, we were sure the place had to be closed, and having limited the search area to our immediate surroundings, we split and went in different directions.
Great plan.
The first hour was indeed spent fruitlessly. We could call it off or move deeper into the woodland. Available
we're in
actions,
here now,
keep looking.
So, this takes like 5 hours, and we're asleep. Okay, let's do it. Let's keep looking. Okay, 1 hour. That's fine. We said 2 hours anyway.
Close to the end of the second hour, we finally stumbled upon the place Martha had mentioned.
Nice.
We spotted it thanks to some birds. Crows, to be exact.
Ooh,
which
here
were
we go.
at the ruins, circling overhead in large numbers. The member of our group who found the spot, hesitant to examine it alone, returned to the edge of the woods and waited for the rest of us to assemble. Flip card 26 so that 26B.
Ooh.
We don't have... Oh, yeah, no, we do, yeah, sorry.
Ooh.
The ravine.
The ravine.
Raid the ravine.
How? Who is there? I guess we'll find out.
So we can examine the ravine in the woods by using card number 22.
I feel like we're here now.
We're taking 2 fatigue at the moment.
Yeah.
We'll probably take 3 if we go here. I think that's fine, right?
Yeah. Let's do it. We're already in the woods and we're in the ravine. We've already gone too far, okay? We can't come back from where we've gone.
Oliver Harrop says, yes, the rare and elusive crow. 2. God, it's 10 p.m.
Okay, that's fine. That's only 2. The smell of death and decay hit us before we even got close to the ravine.
Tell me a single location where you found a corpse and it hasn't been important.
As we laid eyes on it, we saw a gruesome picture. Remains of several humans were there, already visited by hungry beasts. All that remained were ragged bones, aside from one fresh corpse that the predators hadn't yet torn to pieces. Ooh. It was a somewhat heavy-set man with a woven bag laid next to him. Someone had evidently searched it for valuables, but only found a handful of scrolls, which they discarded as worthless. Those scrolls, however...
Well, if this is Martha, she did take that incredibly expensive necklace. Or Martha's suitor, rather.
She stole it. Those scrolls, however, were exactly what we were hoping to obtain. The route to Rotwood!
See?
No way!
Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
The writings told us we needed to keep to the main road until we reached a village with the ruins of an old stone tower, then take the forest path to the north. There were a few drawings of landmarks along the way. Most notable of those was a giant rock shaped like a wolf's head. It's all connected. The sleeping wolf, it's all connected. Now that we had what we needed, we decided we had enough time to bury the remains. This was the least we could do. After that, we were ready to set out to Rotwood.
Debatable.
But we'd seen enough to grow concerned about what was happening in this place. We decided to postpone our departure until the scheduled time. Flip this card to reveal a keyword and keep it for future scenarios. Are you ready? Ooh.
Final rest.
Oh, like on the scrolls. Ooh. Okay.
Ooh.
I'm feeling that Martha's lover is a murderer and he's stealing things.
Wait. Did we just win?
Aren't we meant to... Wait. Do we...
Our main objective here is to obtain a map or description of Rotwood's exact location as well as landmarks along the way.
No way.
Do we just smash it? All you have to do is raid some chumps. And you get to go.
Wow.
Wait, what do we do now?
I mean, now we can, like, we decided to, like, postpone our departure so we can, like, see what's happening with the human remains and stuff. So there's something else happening here.
Right.
So we're going to keep looking around.
Our main objective.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
right.
we've won. We could just leave and let, you know, everyone deal with it.
So we've got until 12 p.m. on the second day. So we have got tomorrow morning to sort of have a little look around.
A little...
Okay. Okay. All right,
All
good. All
right.
right. We're fantastic. Well done, everyone. We're incredible. So...
Great choice.
Should we go rest? How...
Yes.
Was that 2 hours? Because I think
Yes.
that forces us to rest anyway, because that's 6.
Was that... Did we already... Was this another...
I think this was a new card. Yeah, because we did the search, and I was like, oh my god, it's already 10.
I thought the search was till 8 p.m. I can't remember.
It's fine.
Okay, well, we're tired. It's fine.
We're forced to go to bed,
Yeah.
basically. Which says somewhere... where's the one that tells us to go to bed at 12? There you go. Oh, if the group ever reaches 6 fatigue on the time track, the investigation ends immediately and card 32 is revealed. Okay. Well,
We haven't reached 6 yet, have we? Oh, wait. Is this 6 because it's the
it's
first?
6 because it's 12.
I think we already counted those 2 hours.
Let's just call it 5, just in case. You know, that's like a meet in the middle, because I don't...
Yeah.
All right. Well...
I'm so sure we already counted them. I'm convinced.
We've got Angel Beat, who has been a member of Dicebreaker Plus VIP for 8 months. A special message from them that says, another successful mission. Because we're fantastic decisions.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for being a member, Angel Beat. If you're not sure what Dicebreaker Plus membership is, click the join button below this live stream.
Check it
Have a little
out.
check out, because you get exclusive stuff like memberships, including, you get memberships, you get member badges as well, I was going to say, that show how long you've been a member. You get emotes that you can use in chat, as well as exclusive videos every month.
They're very fun.
Which we are working on some right now, so there you go.
Yes.
Right. So we need to sleep somewhere.
The camp.
Camp for the night after 6 p.m.
Yes.
Number 13.
Okay. We could go to the inn. We've got cash.
Yeah. Yeah, but also I don't know if we're going to be welcome.
Yeah.
Okay. We decided that the safest course was to spend the night in our woodland camp, away from prying eyes. It seemed prudent to set a watch, but doing so would mean we'd get less proper rest. You can choose to either rest now and follow the steps below, or gain +1 fatigue to use the available night action on this card. If you choose the night action, skip the steps below and flip this card.
I mean, we know there's, like, murderers loose in the woods, but we also are already quite tired.
We are quite sleepy.
I feel like risk it. No one's going to mess with us.
Yeah,
we
just
somebody
raided the
today.
landlord.
Yeah.
Okay, replenish all search.
His possible girlfriend as well.
Replenish all search and surveillance tokens, which, do we use any?
No, because we got that free one.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Oh, do we get the raid back? No, we've already replenished that.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Count up your group's fatigue and add 1 fatigue for each red bar on the current space of the time meter, and add +1 for each blood drops that you have, which I'm guessing is damage.
Ooh.
Set the current time to 7 a.m.
Here we go. Oh, nice and early.
For each fatigue point you have, either move the current time 1 hour forward,
Okay.
or discard 1 special action token from your pool, which is either surveillance, searching, or raiding.
Ooh, we've already won, so we could just go to 9.
Let's get
9
rid
a.m.,
of the
just sleep
search
in.
and surveillance, I guess.
Okay.
So we've got 4. So we need to because it ends at 12, doesn't it?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I thought we only had 2.
No,
Two
look,
red with 2 bugs.
that's 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. Yeah, let's get rid of those.
Nice.
Spy, you're just the money person now. And then we would end the investigation if we were over 6 fatigue. If not, reveal 16 from the surveillance deck.
Ooh.
Remove this card from play.
Okay. 16.
It's the last one.
We just take it out. Do we read it?
Yeah, apparently so.
Okay. Oh.
Nope. Yep, that is removed from play because it is fallen off the desk.
In the dead of night, our lookout noticed several unknown men. We didn't have a lookout. Wait, is this... Are we meant to be getting rid of this because this is what we did? We had a night lookout?
Let me reread that card, which I've just thrown off the table.
I'll grab it. So I'm closer. Ooh. Try not to drop my mic back.
So, that's the one we didn't do.
Yeah, so we should remove this one because we can't do it now. Right?
No, we just get 16. If we'd flipped it, we would have got 10 and 16.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, well, somehow...
We've got a lookout. It's just not... It's gone off again. It's just not one of us.
Okay, well, sweet. In the dead of night, our lookout noticed several unknown men sneaking along the road toward the inn. Okay, well, we don't trust the inn. Before reaching the ruins, they turned toward the campsite remains we found earlier. There were 6 of them, armed, and all in all, they looked like highwaymen. Soon another person appeared from the direction of the inn. A tall man in a black shirt. Here we
black
go.
Shirt, not a black tunic.
No. He avoided the road, trying to remain unseen. After approaching the campsite, he greeted one of the men, probably their leader. Their conversation was brief. The man in the black shirt said he had new goods and set the next meeting in a couple of days. We'll be gone by then. Hope the mayor will be no worse than the last time, a bandit uttered in a hoarse voice. Oh, hoarse voice? What's that? Struggling?
Horse is like sore throat, right?
And what about valuables? There
Right.
could be more of them.
Yeah,
Perhaps the
bloody
big
hell.
guy is grabbing something. You keep an eye on him. After exchanging a few more words, the men said their goodbyes and left the same way they arrived.
I'm surprised that we've had so many of board games like this, and they still haven't learned that if you're going to read them out, you should put
Tell
the
me
instructions
how I should say it
before the speech. Just make it into a script, you know?
Please.
Right, okay. So it is the second day, and then we immediately end things on...
12.
There it is, right, 12 p.m., yeah, on the second day. So we have 1, 2, 3 hours worth of time
Oh, wow. Okay.
to try and find out what else is going on here. So what were they talking about?
Talking about valuables. There could be
Yeah.
more of them. Perhaps the big guy is grabbing something. You keep an eye on him. I want to find the man in the black shirt.
Oh, pardon me.
Where?
The ravine was near the farm. Is that helpful?
Yeah, should we go to the farm?
Sure.
Check it out?
Somebody else said
Really?
farm at some point.
Yeah.
Dawn of the second day, says Razgriz. Retro has just upgraded membership to Dicebreaker Plus VIP. Thank you very much. Retro, you are now going to get 2 extra videos per month, which is pretty exciting. And thank you very much for being a Dicebreaker Plus member.
Thank you.
Right, so the farm is number 2.
Okay.
Can you go to the farm?
To the farm.
To the farm. Oh, no, wait. Visit the farm is number 10.
No,
Sorry.
okay.
There we go. The farm
Alright.
was just across the road from the ruins and the inn. Whoever lived there might have seen our contact.
Maybe.
The house looked time-worn but well-maintained. Next to it was a barn where the owners, it seemed, kept their goats. A little way past it was the cow shed. We approached the house and knocked. We heard heavy footsteps approaching the door, and a moment later it was opened by a stocky, grey-haired man in simple peasant clothing.
Ooh.
"Good day to you," said the man in a surprised voice. "If you're looking for a place to stay the night, the inn is down the road." We explained that we needed to talk to him, and he invited us in. The old man introduced himself as Miraj, which is M-I-R-A-J, and asked us what he wanted from him. We decided to be direct and asked whether he had seen anyone among the ruins recently. Miraj just shook his head. Why would I bother to spy the ruins? He said. I have enough trouble looking after the kettle. No time to stand and gawk. He nodded towards the cowshed. Me and my Sarek, my son that is, barely managed to shovel the manure as it comes. Available actions are examine the farmstead and take a look inside the cowshed, or talk to Mirage in more detail about the farm and the neighbourhood in general.
I feel like he
Seems
doesn't
dead
know
endish.
anything. Yeah.
Giving off dead end vibes.
Oh, do we need to move one?
Raid the cowshed, says Rance Chris.
Okay. So we're trying to find
I don't think we should be rummaging around in
mysterious
poop.
murderers.
Don't
Yeah,
think
this
that's gonna
feels
help.
like no connection. Ooh, we need to find the person in the black shirt. Smithy? I don't know.
Smithy would benefit from wearing a black shirt because they'd be covered in soot
Yeah.
and stuff, right?
That's what I'm thinking.
You know?
Yeah.
Also, they had weapons. Someone had to make those weapons.
That's so true.
Should we
For the
visit the
highwaymen. Let's do it.
Number 20.
What other ideas do we have right now?
Who knows? I mean, we could ask chat.
Other ideas?
Can we just leave? Says Lazy Boy. True to the name. Cows will never steer you wrong, says Angel Beat. Yeah, but what about their poop? Because, you know,
Clearly a lot of it.
Oliver Harrop says maybe that's what you wanted to think, playing dumb.
Oh.
Maybe there is something in the poop.
Maybe that's why he's trying to put us off the cowshed.
Yeah,
he was
it's
like full of manure.
That thing.
That's
Just tip to
up
toe
to
in crap in
here.
there. Just don't even bother.
No, I wouldn't even look in
Don't
there.
even think about it.
Oh, now I want to look.
Oliver Harrop has convinced you to go rummaging around in cow poo.
No, let's go to the smithy. We have
Smithy?
a plan. Let's stick to the plan. Okay. All right. We approached the stone-built smithy. Loud sounds of metal on metal emanated from inside, and a pillar of thick grey smoke rose from the chimney. We opened the door and walked in to find the place littered with tools and appliances. A bucket full of water was standing in the corner with some pieces of metal sticking out. Suspicious. The smith, a bald-headed man...
I'm not sure it is suspicious in a smithy.
Why did they mention it? you gotta listen to the cards. And the smith...
Part of the cards.
You gotta read between the lines. A bald-headed man with dark curly beard wore a thick leather apron over a grey canvas shirt. No! Oh wait, a young apprentice was operating the bellows at the forge, but it doesn't say what he's wearing.
Oh.
We greeted both men and asked after their business. The smith, who introduced himself as
Vyachko.
Vyachko, and his son
Tomish.
Tomish. Okay. Said business was slow. Most travellers barely needed anything aside from horseshoes.
No, I thought they were doing a dramatic call. Barely needing anything. Apart from the usual.
The young man just nodded goofily. Me. We asked the smith whether any recent requests were out of the ordinary. Nah, nothing like that. One wanted some tools fixed, the other some jewelry reforged. Tomish here can testify to that. The smith nodded toward his little helper, and Tomish sheepishly smiled. Who's saying? I really should go run some errands. And suddenly headed outside. He just ran out.
Vyachko said,
Vyachko
and
said,
suddenly
sorry.
headed outside. Okay, options are to talk to the apprentice or bribe the smith into talking. We've got loads of money.
Cash. We spent
We've
a long
got
time
loads
searching
of
around
money.
the grass.
Should we bribe him?
Yeah, let's bribe him.
Let's bribe him.
Okay. We flip it. Okay.
Why does it take an hour to bribe someone? Okay, right. Well, this is our last bit
There's
of
a
information.
lot of back and forth.
Yeah. How about if we gave you some money?
For tools? For weapons? Who is talking now? Okay.
Vyachko, I
No,
think.
this isn't him.
No?
I think this is us trying to bribe him. If there's not much work around, money should be scarce. No, we laid a coin across the anvil.
You're pretty poor,
We went
right?
outside. You look poor. One coin. You can become a bit richer if you tell us something that interests us. Vyachko hesitated over the coin for an hour, but then grabbed it and put it in his pocket.
I will think about it. God's sake. Can you not hear the drilling, by the way?
Really
No one's mentioned it.
Otherwise, reacting to it so randomly. He took us outside. He already went outside. Continuity error. He took us outside the smithy and told us an intriguing tale. Oh, here we go. He claimed that Martha, the wife of Master Borrells, had showed up there a few months ago wanting a delicate gold chain with an expensive pendant fixed. Yachko remembered then that he had already fixed the chain before, and for a guest of the inn, no less, some lady who travelled alone. The story still worried the smith, but he didn't know what to do. This was everything the smith had, or wanted, to say to us. He bade us farewell and disappeared inside his house next to the smithy. He was just like running away after every conversation.
They were blokes, right? The ones that the corpses we found.
Yeah. There was like one fresh one, which is probably Lauren.
I think there was like a rich lady who got robbed by those blokes that we heard talking. And then those blokes got ripped apart by wolves.
Okay.
So, and then obviously the other bloke that is banging the master's wife found that necklace.
In the ravine.
And once again, maybe it was on someone's necking it to rip it off or something.
But why? How would he know to go to the corpse pile in the ravine?
I mean, he might have just found it, I guess. Right, card 32 then.
Okay.
We have run out of time.
Oh.
God, we didn't really get...
I mean, the raid was a good choice because otherwise we've just wandered around and...
Okay. You've spent all the time allotted for your investigation.
Yeah.
Your search for information is, pardon me, over.
Yeah.
To gauge your success, you must now answer several questions about your findings.
Okay.
For each question on the following cards, mark down one answer in your notes.
Okay.
At the end, you will be scored
Ooh.
based on your answers.
I like a little test. Okay.
Right.
Here we go.
Okay. Are we ready?
I'm ready. Where are the answers?
Do you want 32 or 32B? Where's the 12 p.m. one? Just 32. Okay. All right. Question 1.
Okay.
What happened to your contact? Did he he never planned to show up at all. B, he was sold into slavery.
Oh, wow. What?
C, he was killed. D, he escaped. E, he was kidnapped. Or F, not sure.
He was killed. I think that was the fresh corpse, right?
Yeah? He was
C?
killed, chat?
Was that C?
I don't think we've got quite as much information as we think we do.
No. We may have won.
We do have a keyword.
But it's like
though.
getting the right answer in a math test, but you've done all of the work without wrong. I think he was killed. I think that.
Okay, 1C
that man.
then.
Okay, I'm going C. I'm confident.
All right. 2.
Okay.
Who was directly involved in Lauren's disappearance? The farmer's son, the innkeeper, the stable hand, the landlord's wife. B, the farmer's son, the innkeeper, the stable hand, the cook.
What?
C, the farmer's son, the innkeeper. D, the farmer's son, the innkeeper, the stable hand. E, the innkeeper, the stable hand, the landlord. Or F, not sure.
Okay, well, it's definitely the innkeeper, because I think that black tunic is the black cloth.
Yeah.
Okay. So the innkeeper...
The farmer's son is in 4 out of 5. And there might have been something in that.
Should have gone to the cow shed.
Should have gone to the cow shed. The farmer's son and the innkeeper?
Yeah. We're in it
How
together.
many people were in that group that we saw?
6.
6?
Yeah. Maybe the highwaymen are not connected to this at all. Maybe the highwaymen are talking to a guy. Maybe the guy they were talking to is the person we should be suspicious of. Which
Should we
is probably the
say
innkeeper.
the farmer's son and the innkeeper?
Yeah. I don't know why the farmer's son is involved, but we'll go with it. What letter was that?
2C.
C. Okay. A lot of C's.
Yeah, that always
I'm
worries
starting
me.
to feel bad.
Number 3.
Okay.
What shady events are unfolding around the inn? A, the guests' horses are being stolen.
Why we did not.
They
press
did
the
talk
inn
about a
more.
mare.
Okay.
Now, where's that? Where did we camp?
Oh, the camp. The camp.
Something about a mare. Where? What?
Wait.
Is that the one that fell off the table?
Let's have a look.
Oh, no, here we go, the forest.
That doesn't help.
Hope the mayor will be no worse than the last time, a bandit uttered in a hoarse voice. And what about valuables? There could be more of them. Perhaps the big guy's grabbing something. You keep an eye on it.
Okay, so they've been stealing horses, maybe.
So either A, the guest horses are being stolen, B, the guests are being robbed and killed, C, the guests are being sold into slavery, D, the people who work there are being held against their will, or E, there is a conspiracy against the landlord, or F, not sure.
Maybe that's why they act so suspicious in the end. They're being held there against their will.
There is a conspiracy against the landlord for the wife to leave, but I don't know if that's what that means.
I feel like we just started a conspiracy. Okay, should we go with horses being stolen?
Retro Futurologist says, how are we defining around the inn? Because a family were raided and tied up.
Oh no, we committed the crimes.
The only thing that we've got evidence of is them talking about horses, so I feel like we should probably say horses. So 3A.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I don't think we're doing very well. I
Feel
don't think
good.
we're doing very well. 4. Where is the information we need? A, the innkeeper has it. B, the landlord has it. C, it's in a cow shed at the farm. D, it's in the ravine. E, people who visit the campsite have it. So it's in the ravine. 4D.
Easy.
5. Why did Lauren disappear? A, he was mistaken for a spy.
Oh.
B, he was sold into slavery.
Where is this storyline? I've not seen
his information was of interest to a third party. D, he was a victim of a robbery. E, he was witness to a crime. Or F, not sure.
It could be any of those last three. It could have been a robbery, because they stole his valuables out of his bag. He could have just been killed, because there was a person killed.
Victim of a robbery? But it was a woman's necklace, wasn't it? The smithy said?
Yes, but in the corpse in the ravine, he had a bag, and the valuables were taken out of it, and they only left the scrolls. So if he is the corpse in the ravine, which I feel like he probably is.
Oh, and he was the one who told us about, who was going to tell us about
He was going to meet us.
Yeah, no, okay.
So what was...
He was...
Robbed. Robbed and killed. Are those two different options?
There was no killed, so he was a victim of a robbery. So 5D?
D, yes.
Okay, all right.
Okay, well, maybe we know some things.
6. What landmark will you be looking for in your journey? A, a ruined tower made from black stone.
Yes.
B, a giant rock shaped like a wolf's head.
Also that.
C, a village with paved circular square.
No.
D, circular square? Squared circle, they're wrestling. D, a lone rock towering over the forest. Or E, a giant oak. Or F, not sure.
Maybe
Where's the ravine?
This is where we're looking. Well, it's definitely like a rock shaped like a wolf's head.
Most notable of these was a giant rock shaped like a wolf's head. So, okay, so wolf's head is B. So 6B.
Okay. Wow.
Reveal card 34. That's a lot of questions.
Yeah.
7.
Uh-huh.
Who last used the remote campsite near the ruins? A, Lauren, to wait for us away from prying eyes.
Maybe.
B, the black marketeers.
What?
C, the brigand to attack the travellers on the road.
Huh?
D, the conspirators for a meeting in private. E, 2 lovebirds for a meeting in private. Or F, not sure.
Okay, not some lovebirds. There wasn't anything. There was just
Nah,
some
it
coins.
wasn't.
I reckon
We didn't
it was
find any,
the highwaymen, because there was a couple of coins there.
Yeah.
So just like, they have so many coins, they're just like
Yeah.
dropping them in the grass.
So that would be the
Lauren.
brigand to attack the travellers on the road. Is this near a road, the campsite remains? Sort of. Is that a road? Yeah.
I mean, clearly someone was attacked on the road, and then they camped there.
We heard the conspirators talking outside of our camp.
Yeah.
So, why would they meet at the campsite? Brigands? Raspberry says C by the sound of things. Let's say C.
Okay.
7C.
Okay.
Happy with that?
What was C again? Was that the brigands?
The brigands who attack the travellers on the road.
Yeah, I feel like there was like benches and like lots of stuff. And they didn't have a campfire.
They didn't have a campfire because they didn't want to be seen. Yeah.
Suspicious.
8.
Okay.
Who is the main person of interest related to the shady business around the inn? A, Sarek the farmer's son. B, Martha the landlord's wife. C, Corbin the innkeeper. D, Master Borrells the landlord himself.
No.
E, Vera the innkeeper's sister. Or F, not sure.
I didn't know. We didn't even know there was a suspicion around the inn.
Vera was very suspicious.
She was. And we should go with our gut feelings.
A big hello to Emma Benson, by the way, who I haven't seen in the chat in a while. One of our lovely mods.
Read me the options again. We'll just go with our gut feeling.
A. Sarek, the farmer's son.
He has come up a lot.
B. Martha, the landlord's wife. She's just having an affair.
Yeah, that's fine.
C. Corbin, the innkeeper. D. Master Borrells, the landlord himself.
No, he didn't know anything.
E. Vera, the innkeeper's sister, or F. Not sure.
I'm either going sister or the farmer's son because he came up with like everything.
Corbin was the one who had the black.
Oh,
he's the only one who was dressed in black.
Yes, okay,
Should we go for him?
I forgot about him.
8C.
Okay.
Just all C's and D's. Okay, flip this card and score your answers to learn how your investigation fared.
Okay. 1.
All right.
Here we go.
Oh, you get partial points for some.
Okay.
Okay, interesting. All right, so question 1.
Uh-huh.
What do we answer?
C.
3 points.
3 points.
Maximum amount of points we could have got.
I'm going to tally this up. Okay. All right.
2, what did we answer?
C.
2 points. Could have been 3.
Okay.
3, what did we answer?
A.
1 point.
Oh,
Could have been 3. B was the right one.
B, what was it? Yeah, I'd like to know actually what
actually, should we?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so the first one was what happened to your contract, and the correct answer was he was killed.
Yes, he was in the ravine.
2, who was directly involved in Lauren's disappearance? The correct answer was D, which is the farmer's son, the innkeeper, and the stable hand, who we never met.
Oh, yeah.
3, which is what shady events were revolving around the inn. The correct answer was B, the guests are being robbed and killed. So it's not just. We said it was horses.
Corpses. We should have thought
it's not just horses; they were all being robbed and killed.
We didn't trust Corbin.
4.
We put D.
Where is the information we need? D. It's in the ravine. 5 points. Come on, get in, lads. 6. What landmark?
Oh, what about 5? What about 5?
Oh. Why did Lauren disappear? Question 5.
We put D.
We put D, which is incorrect.
Ah.
A, he was mistaken for a spy.
What? I mean, how did we know that?
Although we would have got 1 point for saying he was a witness to a crime. Okay. 6.
To his own crime.
His own crime, his own death. 6.
Yeah.
What landmark will you be looking for in your journey?
We put B.
B is worth 5 points.
Nice.
A rock shaped like a wolf's head. And then 7. Who last used the remote campsite near the ruins?
We put C.
C, the brigands who attacked the travellers on the road, which is worth 1 point. The correct answer was B, the black marketeers.
I did not know that was a thing that was going on. So
finally, A.
The benches.
Who is the main person of interest related to the shady business around the inn?
We put C.
We put Corbin, which is C, which is worth 3 points because he is the person of interest. Thank you very much. We were suspicious of him from the get-go.
20 points.
20 points.
Yeah.
Now gauge your success. Less than 12 points, the case remains a mystery to you. We recommend you give it another go.
No way.
12 to 15 points. Not bad. Many details remain uncovered.
Yes.
You can still call this a success. 16 to 20 points.
Ooh.
You have uncovered almost everything. Well done.
How?
21 points or more. You have complete knowledge of events. I'm not sure that's very accurate.
I do not think that's true. I did not know there was a black market.
We've guessed most of it.
Wow.
If you scored at least 12 points, but you didn't reveal the keyword final rest, reveal code 35. If you did reveal it, reveal 35B instead.
Here we go.
Omega Group Journal, 13th of May, 1403. Having completed our investigation, we found that the innkeeper Corbin was the leader of a criminal ring that robbed and killed the guests of the inn. So what we should have done was raided the inn, not the landlord's house.
We thought he was the landlord.
Because you call people a pub landlord, you know? Oh well. The actual dirty business was taken care of by the farmer's son, while the stable hand assisted by selling the guests' horses.
Wow.
Corbin regularly met with black marketeers by the old tavern ruins near the inn to sell some of the property. It all points to the fact that our contact simply chose the wrong place to wait for us. He was spotted by the criminals, making them suspicious. Then, the farmer's son, Sarek, killed him and dumped him in the ravine.
Whoa.
We managed to find the place and recover the papers Lauren had been planning to sell us, and thus our next destination is Rotwood, a mysterious place where a group of experienced agents disappeared on a reconnaissance mission.
If experienced agents disappeared, I do not
we're,
like our
we're screwed.
chances.
We have a good idea how to get there, so we can move out immediately.
Wow.
Reveal card 36.
Ooh.
Congratulations on your success in the first scenario. Don't rush to put the cards back into the box. You will need some of them later.
Ooh.
Set the following components aside for the next scenarios. The characters' cards that you chose for this group. Pardon me. Any coin tokens you had at the end of the scenario. Good.
Spent them.
Cards number 6 and 7, the time meter and the current time token. And cards with keywords if you've obtained any.
Yes.
Be prepared. The following scenarios will be longer and more complicated than the first one. To better keep track of events and their connections, we recommend writing down key information. The reverse side of this card shows you a part of the world where current events are taking place.
Ooh.
If you're ready, start scenario 2, the mysterious place, which we will not be doing because the expected scenario time is 3 hours long.
Oh, wow, okay.
There we go. There you have it.
Hey, we did it, though.
Hour and 20 minutes. Smashed
That's pretty
it.
good.
Absolutely smashed it.
If we had just raided the inn, we would have done it, like, instantly. We were so close.
I reckon if we raided the inn, we might have gotten a proper fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe that's where we would have had to use
Yes.
this. Should we see what happens if you raid the inn?
Yeah, should we have a look?
Number 4. Let's see what would have happened if we'd done that instead. Okay.
We're pulling back the curtain.
Yeah, we're revealing. We spent a considerable amount of time and effort watching the inn and planning the raid, but the overwhelming number of witnesses prevented us from ever taking action. Even if we could subdue the innkeeper and his sister quickly and quietly enough, their absence would have been noted very soon. In the end, we decided to spare our group and our investigation such risk and dismiss the use of force in this case. Your action failed. Return it to the pool.
All right. So that's fine then.
Oh yeah, it would have
So
just
we
been
would have just nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Nowhere.
Maybe the pub? Should we raid the pub?
Yeah, let's have a look. Let's just see what happens if we raid every
Because I feel like we
location.
definitely shouldn't have raided the place we raided, and yet
No.
it absolutely crushed it, you know?
It was the lead we had, and that was the only thing.
No, would have failed.
Wow. Okay, so we actually did the one probably successful raid location.
What if we raided the poop house?
Yes, the farm. We definitely should have raided the farm because the farmer's
Number
son suspicious.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Oh, that's a lot of
Right,
text.
so this is what would happen. There were 2 people living on the farm, the father and his son. Most logical approach would be to deal with them separately. We waited for the son, the bigger and the stronger of the 2, to leave the cowshed while the father lay down to rest. We quietly entered the house, and before long, the old farmer was tied up and ready to answer our questions. Despite our threats, the old man denied having seen a single person around the ruins, claiming he would have told us in a second if he had. What are those? We asked, pointing at the clothes at the door and the boots specked with black dirt.
Ah!
Sarek's, my son's. He wears those when he takes the cows and the goats to the pasture. And the soil is rich there? No, why would it be? The land here is passable at best. Clay and sand, that's all there is. Thank you for that.
Okay.
We searched the house quickly, but found nothing worthy of note. Then moved to check out the shed, bringing the bound farmer with us. Is this where the butchery happens? We pointed at the table and the tools. When was the last time you worked here? Aye, we dress 'em. Butchered a goat a week ago or so. Sarek takes care of it. He's younger and tougher than me. He takes care of all the work like that.
I
Reveal
bet
card
he
10.
does.
Oh my god. Note to self, raid everything, says
Yes.
We only had 1 raid token, to be fair, and it's from a person called The Raider. Alright, number 10.
Ooh, okay. We left the man tied up inside the house. I thought we took him out. And then went to
we
the
put him back,
cowshed. Okay,
shoved him there, yeah.
okay. It was time to talk to his son. We crossed the yard as quietly as we could and kicked in the shed's door. We aimed to catch the young man off guard, but he proved to be tougher than we expected. It barely took him a second to abandon his tub of laundry and produce a heavy club out of nowhere.
Oh my god.
Spend to attack. We've been great at that.
Yeah, no, we did that, yeah.
Sarek was obviously skilled with the club, which came as a surprise. It seemed that the years of living hands to mouth had taught him more than just some rudimentary trade skills. After a brief scuffle, we managed to subdue him and started examining the cowshed, turning our attention first and foremost to the clothes that Sarek had been washing earlier. The tub contained a couple of old canvas shirts, canvas trousers, and a jacket made of some rough green cloth.
Okay.
We'd have got him. The jacket and one of the shirts spotted dark crimson stains, still very discernible despite the washing. We pointed out the bloodstains to Sarek and asked him to explain them. I couldn't think of a voice. I'll just say it normally. What's there to explain? A cow had to be slaughtered this morning. That's a dirty job.
11.
Wow, God, it just keeps going.
God, we really should have raided this place.
I know.
Continuing our search, we climbed up onto the low sub-ceiling built over a part of the cowshed. It contained a heap of old clothes, some of which were skillfully tailored from surprisingly expensive fabrics. Further examination showed that the clothes were of different sizes and were evidently worn by different people. Some also had faded reddish stains. It was time to talk to Sarek once again. Master Borrell sometimes hands us his old clothing. We decided to search Sarek's pockets and found a delicate silk handkerchief in the pocket of his shirt, which retained the smell of an expensive perfume.
No.
There was a name embroidered on the handkerchief, Martha.
No!
Sarek, you naughty boy. She won't tell you anything. Sarek growled for it. She told us a very useful thing, actually. Sarek growled ferociously as we took it. We tried to knock some sense into him, but unfortunately we knocked him unconscious instead.
Wow, we are bad at this.
And he remained that way despite our attempts to wake him. We dragged him up onto the sub-ceiling and bound him with whatever rope we could find there, then quietly left the farm. Yet another man who will die of starvation because no one will find him.
There we go.
Well, goodness gracious. Although that still wouldn't have brought us to this.
No.
We somehow found the exact path to just ignore everything and go straight for the answer. And then we just had to make everything else up on the go. Blimey.
And we did pretty well.
We're just that good. Look, we're loose cannons,
yeah,
but we get results.
That
all right?
we
said
do.
it. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. This has us been playing Mortum. There are 2 more scenarios in the box, so we haven't spoiled the whole thing. So if you want to go and give this a go, I really liked it actually. I really liked
it. It was really fun.
I like the difference between the raid and the surveillance and stuff. So it's like you can spend time being careful. You can maybe gamble a bit by trying to shove someone in, or you can just go guns blazing, like you've got one shot. Yeah, but I like that. You can be like, this guy's suspicious. Let's stop wasting time.
Yeah,
let's just go straight in. You know, it's really cool. All right,
it's fun.
Sweet. When you're good, you're good, says Madness. When you're good, you're good.
That's it.
All right, Maddie, would you like to tell these fine people at home where they can find more about Dicebreaker? Whilst I go ready the end stream button.
Okay, yeah. You can find more of us. Obviously, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss things like this, which is super fun. If you want to find more, you can head to dicebreaker.com where there's lovely articles and... obviously become a member if you're not already. There's so many more fun things. And yeah, don't forget, of course, to have a lovely day. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.